Hey guys, Christina here. So we worked with Nightscope Pink and lead scholars for the I Pink I Can Carnival. And the purpose of that was to raise $1,000 that would go toward United in Pink to fund breast cancer research. The way I got involved with this, it was definitely kind of interesting. I just saw a Facebook post about, someone putting on a carnival and needing help. I like Carnival, so, why not get involved with that? Turns out when I went to the meeting, it was a Nightscope Pink meeting. Long story short, I ended up falling in love with it pretty quickly. I mean, I don't have any personal connections to anyone affected by breast cancer, really. But it just seemed pretty cool, and it's a newer club, so there's a lot of opportunity, and it's growing, so that's pretty cool. As far as the carnival itself, I ran the Pop-A-Pair booth, so we had 2 balloons under a t-shirt and you threw darts and you popped a pair. There were probably about 50 booths that came out, some from different organizations on campus. We had a couple things off campus come out, like Victoria's Secret came out. That was pretty cool. Overall, I'd say the carnival was a success as far as getting people involved, from volunteers to booths being set up and then to people actually coming to the carnival. But I'd also say it was a flop in the sense of fundraising. I don't know the exact number of what we raised, but like I said, our goal was $1,000, and between tabling, partial proceeds nights, and the carnival itself, we raised maybe $500, maybe. Which, that's still great. It's gonna benefit a lot of people, but, for the most part, everything that we put into it, it's kind of pathetic. But overall, it was definitely a great experience. I know I definitely had a blast the day of the carnival and just the whole process of it. Setting up tables and chairs at 2 o'clock in the morning the night before wasn't a blast at the time. We had to fight sprinklers and all sorts of stuff. But overall, it was definitely a really cool experience. I know personally I'm more excited about next year, because after seeing everything happen this year, what kind of went wrong, what can be improved, I know I'm definitely excited to make next year's carnival even better. I want to see Nightscope Pink become as well known as Nighthon. Of course, it may not be quite that large of a scale, but, no reason it can't be up there too. My biggest takeaway from the whole event would definitely be that nothing's impossible. The week leading up to the carnival, there were definitely a lot of problems that arose at the last minute, a lot of adversity, which most of it I didn't even see because the executive board took care of it. But, kind of a side note, it really got me thinking, why do we even have problems like these? Not just breast cancer, but, other diseases, other cancers, cardiovascular disease, I don't even know. It's endless what's out there. There are, of course, a lot of different problems out there, but in the grand scheme of things, there really aren't that many problems. The thing is, there aren't enough people out there that'll just take 10 minutes to think about something other than themselves. Sure, breast cancer itself may not be the quote-unquote worst thing out there, but for a lot of people out there, it's turned their world upside down. I know personally, after the carnival, I find out that one of the women that I respect so much, she's near and dear to my heart, she was actually affected by breast cancer. 1 in 8 women are affected by breast cancer, which means that 2 or 3 of you watching this are going to be affected, or minimally at least know someone in your life that's going to be affected. And that's kind of scary. There are over 7.1 billion people in the world. And just kind of put that in perspective, think of America multiplied 22 times. 7.1 billion people in the world, and over 92 million people die every single year from different fatal diseases, so everything from cancer, cardiovascular diseases, whatever. So it just really makes you think, if there are that many people in the world and 92 million are dying every single year, that just doesn't make sense. All these people should be able to come together and, kick all these diseases in the butt. But the thing is, we're not doing that. and I just want to know why. But anyway, just some food for thought. But, you know, overall, I think I came to Carnival, you know, in one scenario, definitely a success, but there's definitely a lot of room for improvement. And so I'm excited to see next year kick some serious butt. So, thanks guys.